They said it was going to be pouring rain, and there's no way that we're going to get this weighing in, but we want to thank the local Chamber of Commerce for giving us this beautiful, beautiful Alabama afternoon to get this weigh-in going. Are you guys ready? This is the first stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. Of course, the Bassmaster Elite at Lake Martin, presented by Econo Lodge, and we're excited to kick off this season. Want to thank all our viewers that watch Bassmaster Live online today. How many people here watch Bassmaster Live? How cool is that? Live bass fishing. And with that in mind, one of our coworkers, unfortunately, is not at this tournament. How many Davey Height fans we got in the crowd? Let's hear it for Davey Height. Did a phenomenal job on Bassmaster Live in his rookie season last year. Sounds funny calling Davey Height a rookie at anything. But Davey, unfortunately, had an appendix issue, had to have surgery, and he's recovering at home. And I thought the best way to give him a little love, I know he's watching right now because he's totally addicted to this sport. Let's give him a little love and make some noise for Davey Height. We look forward to having Davey with us all season long and get some rest because a long season ahead of us. But Tripp, you love this lake. I had the pleasure of spending the morning with you out there. And this lake is doing you proud. I mean, there is a little pressure, I imagine when, you say, I love that lake. It's going to be great. You're going to be great. And then you get here and you're like, I hope it's actually great.
It's been fantastic. I'm really not surprised what we've seen with the conditions. A lot of big fish. The guy in that blue shirt right there, he caught 11-pounder one time in a tournament right over here at Piney Woods. So they're big fish here. You saw Cliff Prince catching 2 game changers, 6'11", 6'3". That just doesn't happen very often on this lake, and as Dale Mask would tell you, you catch one's like gold, you catch two is like hitting the lottery. And so those 2 fish are going to carry Cliff into tomorrow, certainly, and possibly championship round on Sunday. So yeah, I think this leaderboard is going to shake up a bunch. We've seen some of the leaders struggle. We've seen some guys under that have really caught them. So it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes out, and it's probably going to come down to ounces for 51st place.
It always does. Are you guys ready to meet our anglers? It's an important day. We start with 110 anglers, but after today, we cut it to 51. You got to be in the top 51 to move on to the weekend and top 12 on Championship Sunday. One more time, Alabama, are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh our very first angler from Gunnersville, Alabama. The champ is here, Chris Lane. 9:14 yesterday, looking for 10 pounds even to take the lead. Better than that, 12 pounds, 3 ounces with 22-1. He moves into the lead. Chris Lane, a 7-time Bassmaster winner and, of course, a former Geico Bassmaster Classic champion. £22 and an ounce, and a better day today, Chris, but a decent tournament all the way through here. But was it just a few bigger bites today, or what changed?
No, not really. I mean, yeah, I got a 3-pound spot. That's pretty big for here. I've never caught fish deeper than probably 28 foot of water, and I'm actually catching them in about 47. And without my Ray Marine electronics, I drop it down there and I watch them, and I just wait for them to bite it. And when one gets it, it's a good one, but man, I tell you what, my head hurts from looking down like that the whole time. But man, the one thing I said, it's a beautiful lake and a beautiful place to be here. The one thing I forgot to mention yesterday there are some monstrosity houses on this lake. It's just absolutely gorgeous and a beautiful place to fish. And if you're looking for the best shallow water anchor in the market, hands down, go to powerpull.com and get you one because they're the best they are.
Always great to have you here. Me and Tripp actually went to Courtney Cox's house earlier. Maybe true, maybe not. From Arizona, let's hear it for Josh Bertrand. 8-12 yesterday, but a better day today by the looks of things. 13 pounds, 4 ounces, and he moves into second place, just 2 ounces short of Chris Lane's lead with 22 pounds even. And a little bit better day than yesterday for our first 2 anglers. Is that a scene of things to come, or are you hoping you guys just made the right moves?
Well, I hope not, because I needed to make up some ground. So, I would imagine the guys caught them pretty good again today, just like yesterday. I was really, really happy just to catch more fish today. I kind of fished the same areas I did yesterday, but I changed up my timing, and, they bit a lot better. So that worked out well. In case I don't make it into the cut tomorrow, caught all my fish this week on a drop shot. The Berkeley Power Bait Max Scent, flat-nosed minnow. It's a good little, herring / shad type imitator, and it's been working well. Hopefully I can go burn up some more of them tomorrow.
Well, we hope you get the opportunity. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. Our next angler in Elite Series, a rookie from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, so got it off to a good start. Looking for 9-11 to take the lead. 9 pounds, 12 ounces. A brand new leader, Ray Hanselman Jr., in his first Elite Series event, already tastes Elite Series lead. 22 pounds and 3 ounces, and I know you'd love to get back out there again tomorrow.
I sure would. That's I wanted to come in early so I can be leading this deal.
Smart.
No, it's I don't know if it'll hold, but man, I've had a great time. This lake is full of fish. Probably 25, 30 a day, and it's conditions. I thought Texas weather was off the charts, but this has been pretty radical here. But man, it's a great lake, and hope to fish tomorrow.
It's a great lake, and you're a great angler. We're happy to have you on the Elite Series. All the way from Aurora Grande, California, the milkman, Jared Lintner. His family flew all the way from California, got in at 1:30 in the morning, started the day with 13, 15, 12 pounds, 14 ounces. With 26 pounds, 13 ounces, you're looking at our brand new leader. (26-13), and you are leading this tournament. And what is it about? So many West Coast anglers are really catching them here this week. Is it just the familiarity, the way this lake sets up, like a lot of lakes out west?
Yeah, a lot of lakes out west are exactly right. Fish similar, they kind of look the same. And I know some guys are fishing deep. I'm not. Just kind of running around, like I said yesterday, and it's kind of. I didn't expect to catch him this morning. I thought I was going to catch him this afternoon, but I caught him this morning. So I don't know what's going on, actually. But as long as I catch him, I don't care.
With 26 pounds after 2 days, I disagree. You definitely know what's going on. From Spring City, Tennessee, former Elite Series champion, John Murray. (8-3) yesterday. 5 fish to add to it here today. 8 pounds even, giving you 16-3 and put you in 8th place right now. And we'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, not good. I stay deep. There's a lot of big ones out there, but, man, they come in with a herring, and if they don't come in with a herring, the big ones just stay out. You catch little ones all day long.
Well, we look forward to seeing you all season long. Now, the pride of Pierre Part, Louisiana, 4-time Classic qualifier, the Cajun baby, Cliff Crochet. $14-1 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here. 6-11, a tougher day today, but with 20 pounds, 12 ounces, we'll have to see how it all shakes out and what the cut weight is.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I thought I had about 4 or 5 pounds, and 6-11 is big. I caught number 5 like 10 minutes ago. It was just a grind, and I ran over new water, shallow water, deep water. I just got beat today, but it's all good. Fishing the Elite Series, and life is good.
Life is good. Family's right over there waiting for you, so we hope you're in our field tomorrow. From Bentonville, Arkansas, 8-time Bassmaster winner, Mike McClelland. 11-13 yesterday, 8-12 today, gives you 20 pounds and 9 ounces, so a little tougher today, but do you think it's enough to sneak in there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how this tournament's actually going to turn out with a weight like that. I mean, it really shouldn't be enough based on what we caught yesterday, but I'm just hoping this is going to be a great year. It's Ranger Boat's 50th anniversary. It's Bass's 50th anniversary. I just turned 50, so a lot of good things have got to happen this year, right? I tell you what, it's been a cool week this week. I got to fish the way I like to fish. I use my Garmin Panoptics and mapping a lot. And yesterday the fish I caught actually was completely due to the Panoptics. I slid out off a point and started seeing fish out deep, and I hadn't been fishing deep in picked up a little underspin and just absolutely wore him out for about the last 35 minutes of yesterday. And today I caught him there again today using a Panoptics, but just no big ones.
Always great to have you here. We hope you're sticking around for the weekend. From Mount Carmel, Tennessee, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion David Mullins. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish today, 11 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 22 pounds even, just 4 pounds, 14 ounces short of the overall lead held by Jared Lintner right now. So 22 pounds even. Figure that's good to get you back out there tomorrow?
Boy, I hope it is. I lost one about 20 minutes ago on a spinnerbait I thought was really going to cost me, but I hope I sneak in. We'll find out in a minute, I guess.
We sure will, and we sure hope to see you here tomorrow. His 2nd season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Newport, New York, Jamie Hartman. An incredible rookie campaign he had with 5 top 12 finishes in his rookie season last year. 9 pounds, 12 ounces today gives you 20 pounds, 11 ounces, and we'll have to see how this cut shakes out.
Dude, it's going to be coming right down to the ounces, I think. I mean, I struggled today so bad. I dropped on so many fish. It's like they're a bunch of dudes, 21-year-old dudes. They had commitment issues. Like, they wouldn't need it, man. They chase that bait right, you know, like you chasing a girl, you chase her right down. I ain't committing to it. And they go. So, all day long, man. So I'm lucky I got what I got. It took me till about, I think it was 1:15 when I finally got my 5th fish. So, hey, man, if that couple ounces, like what I have, 11 something, or 9, I'm over by 11 ounces on 20 pounds. That was my mark. So hopefully the couple ounces are going to do it.
Well, I thought I had heard every excuse for having a tough tournament, but that's a new one. Commitment issues. Let's hear it for Jamie Hartman. Always in the mix from Tennessee. Get loud, Brandon Lester. Had a great tournament last week in Florida and keeping it going here this week. Had 11-12 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 9 ounces. Moves into 2nd place with 22 pounds and 5 ounces. And once again, Brandon Lester stomps a mud hole in him. 22.5, and I know you're hoping that's enough.
I think it will be. I hope it is, man. I'm having fun out there. I've got about 8 or 9 different MHX rods rigged up, got a lot of different baits, and I never know where my next bite's going to come from. You know, I'm just going down the bank and really just having fun. I think with this weather coming in tomorrow, it's really going to get good. So I hope that's enough.
I sure hope it is as well. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. From Sevierville, Tennessee, had a big day yesterday. Get loud for David Walker. Had 14.5 yesterday. 5 fish to back it up here today. Nowhere near that. 7 pounds, 5 ounces gives you 21.10. You're in 7th place right now. What was your projection for the 50 cut?
I was thinking 20 and a half, so, but we'll see. I mean, these guys are notorious about doing a lot better than what they say they're going to, but, you know, I hate to have missed an opportunity to make a top 10 cut, but you know what? I caught one big fish yesterday, and it got me all the way up there. That just means tomorrow, if I go back out, I got to catch 2 big ones and get right back into the top. But all I've been doing this week is just kind of throwing a cross-eye jig, just flipping everything that looked good, covering the water in between those stretches with a little live target crankbait. So it's kind of simple fishing. It's just if you don't get the right bite, you can't make it happen.
Well, I sure hope you get the opportunity to get back out there tomorrow. From Vineland, New Jersey, the Jersey boy, Adrian Avina. Five fish here on day number 2. Had 10 pounds even. Had a big day today. 16 pounds, 5 ounces. Just 9 ounces short of the overall lead with 26 pounds, 5 ounces. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. 26 pounds and 5 ounces, and that right there is a game changer. Going to weigh it for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 4.3 for today. 6 pounds, 8 ounces. leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, not for the tournament. Yesterday, Cliff Prince had a 6'11", but I'm sure you're not upset about that. That fish put you right in the middle of this top 12.
It's crazy, catching a fish of that caliber is like catching a 10-pounder in Florida. There's not many fish of that caliber in this lake. And, man, when I knew it was a 5 or 6 pounder, and when I put it in the live well, I kind of thought it was a little bit bigger than that. And, man, just true blessing. I had a good limit of spotted bass to go along with it. I had a 1-2 punch today, and it worked out perfectly. Just kind of fishing the conditions. This time of year, fish are moving. They're wanting to get to the bank, and that's kind of what I did in the afternoon, fished for a couple hours. But I want to thank everybody that's at home watching me, supporting me. I have a huge support system. I want to thank my new title sponsor, Tackle Direct. If you guys are interested in looking up some tackle, I had one request from the guys at Berkeley last night, and that was to catch a big enough bag so I wasn't working with them on Saturday. So it looks like we're going to be fishing.
That is awesome. Congratulations. His first Elite Series event, a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open winner from Palestine, Texas, Shinichi Fukai. Shin had 10-6 yesterday, and backing it up here today with 5 fish for 12 pounds even, gives him 22 pounds, 6 ounces. And Shin Fukai moves into our top 3, rounding out the top 3 in 3rd place. 22-6, and you might have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, in this morning with the Yamamoto Bay, the YGK line, Shimano equipment working great in the first hour, so I'm trying to catch tomorrow.
You did all your damage in the first hour?
Yep, I caught maybe 20 to 30 keeper today, so I have a plenty fish, so I have a good time, and thank you for coming out.
Great to have you on the Elite Series. Also for Palestine, Texas, get loud for KJ Kelly Jordan. Kelly Jordan, tough day yesterday, but bringing us a limit here today. 5 fish here on day number 2. Those 5 fish going to weigh in at 9.3, finishing with 13.8. Unfortunately, a little short of our projected cut, but you don't have to worry about today. I mean, did your job today. It was just yesterday it's going to hunt you.
Yeah, it was a tough day yesterday. I had twice the bites I had today and only caught 2 of them. Today I caught everything to bid, and, a different day. Hey, it's tough. It's always great coming here, and, hey, all I can say is hope you come back soon and like another crack at this place.
I'm sure we'll be back again. Our next angler, an Elite Series, a rookie from Texas, Randy Sullivan. Randy had 9.7 yesterday. I know you'd love to make your first Elite Series cut in your very first Elite Series event. 5 fish here today. 9 pounds, 14 ounces, going to give you 19 pounds and 5 ounces, and he moves into 14th place currently. Let's welcome him to the Bassmaster Elite Series, Alabama. Let me hear ya. $19 pounds, 5 ounces, going to be close.
Yeah, it is. It's been a suspenseful day all day today. Every one of those fish was what I call the heart attack fish. They just barely hooked, and you're just hoping that they stay on. And so then, of course, I got to thinking about that and pulling in here to weigh in, and I don't know. It's going to be close, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being here, and looking forward to the next time.
Best part is it's just getting started. We'll see you all season long, and hopefully tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Hot Springs, Arkansas, Stephen Browning. Stephen Browning had 9 pounds even yesterday. Today, he says consistent. 9.9 today, a better day today. 18 pounds, 9 ounces, consistent.
Yeah, but 9 pounds consistent is going to get you a trip home, again, with this crew right here. I will have to say one thing. I changed motors this year to a Mercury Verado, and if anybody's thinking about repowering your engines or anything like that, you need to check out that Verado because this has literally the best hole shot and mid-range response that I've ever had. So I'm excited about my Mercury powered Triton, but we got to hope we do a right turn instead of a left turn next week or next month.
All right, great to have you back on the Elite Series. From Kalamazoo, Michigan, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, Johnny Van Dam. JVD had 13.8 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 10 ounces. Gives him 24 pounds and 2 ounces. Here's the good news. Probably going to be fishing this weekend. Here's the bad news. His wife is due to have a baby like 3 hours ago, so this could happen at any moment. Are you nervous?
No, not really. You know, I guess at this point, you already made the top 50. Got to check. I could just, if I had to, just take a 50th place and head home. Be some decent points, but I think hopefully she can hold out one more day and I can stay and fish tomorrow.
We'll keep her fingers crossed, and she'll keep her legs crossed. From Lexington, North Carolina, get loud for David Fritz. She's a friend, James Overstreet. I can say that about her. 5 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 9.15 to add to that. 15 pounds, 11 ounces here today. Unfortunately, going to be a little short of the projected cut. And I had to imagine coming into this event, crankbait would play.
Well, I did too, but and it is a little bit. The problem is there's too many way up there, so and they won't bait so slow. So I should have been throwing my little power baits, I guess, instead of my dredgers.
Well, it's just the first event. We look forward to seeing you all season long. Our next angler from Connecticut, a 2-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion, Paul Mueller. 11-13 yesterday, 5 today for 9 pounds, 13 ounces. So a little tougher day today, but with 21 pounds, 10 ounces. Do you think it's enough?
I don't know, but I had 6 pounds for the longest time, and it was one of those things where just a lot of my fish moved. I went deep, shallow, and I couldn't figure it out. And eventually, at the end of the day, I found a brush pile and caught basically my whole weight using Garmin Panoptics live view down. I watched every single one of those fish suspended in the brush. I could hover my bait over the top of the brush and catch them. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully do it again tomorrow. I'm going to have to switch it up, try to catch a big bag.
Look forward to seeing you back here. Our next angler from Erie, PA. Get loud for Dave Lefebvre. Had 9 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Would love to keep Dave around for the weekend. 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Going to give you 18 pounds even, put you in 19th place. And is the shake of the head meaning not staying for the weekend?
I don't know. It's just it's a bummer when you blow it a good one. I love Lake Martin. I hope we come back here. I mean, this is a great place. It sounds stupid for me saying that. I'm not even going to make the cut, but I saw some huge fish. That wasn't that funny. But, if you just get on yesterday was my day, I just didn't get them in the boat, but I'm throwing a little number 5 shad wrap and flipping a Terminator jig and just covering water up the river, fishing in the dirt, mud, and just catching a ton of fish all day long. It's a lot of fun. I got that new Z reel, 13 fishing, makes a Concept Z. It's a brand new reel, no ball bearings in that sucker, $200. They're bright orange like my truck. And, I can throw that little tiny, you guys all know what a shad wrap is because this is shad wrap heaven right here, but that little number 5, you can throw it on a bait caster. So just covering water and fishing the way I like to fish and catching a ton. Just couldn't get them all in the boat this time.
I hope you sneak in. If not, we look forward to hanging out with you all season long. Alabama, get loud for one of your very own from Prattville, Alabama, Big Daddy Russ Lane. Russ Lane had a good day yesterday, 14 pounds, 8 ounces. Day number 2, 5 fish for 8 pounds, 15 ounces, gives you 23 pounds and 7 ounces, and he moves inside our top 5 in 4th place currently. $23 pounds, 7 ounces, and looks like, I know it's not a long drive home, but looks like you're going to be making the drive back here in the morning again.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. The first thing I want to do is make the cut, and looks like we got that, but I'm a little disappointed in the day. I mean, the way I'm fishing, I'm only getting like 1 or 2 good bites a day, like a big fish, but that's what I think you got to do to win here. You got to fish for big ones and give yourself a chance, and, of course, I got that 1 bite today and lost him, but we'll get them tomorrow.
We'll get 2 of those big ones tomorrow, and we'll see you back here.
I got friends and family and neighbors out here, and I appreciate y'all coming, and we're going to get them tomorrow. Feel it.
I like the sounds of that. If he gets them tomorrow, we might see him through to Sunday. From South Carolina, former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Marty the Party Robinson. 3 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. But a better day today. 10 pounds, 8 ounces gives you 14 pounds even. Unfortunately, Marty going to fall short of the cut, but got to feel good to get a little redemption on him today.
Yeah, it feels good to come in with 5 after starting yesterday with being short of the limit. But, I was talking to my wife last night. She said, well, look at the good side. If you don't make the cut, you'll get to come home and see me. So, when I went out today, I wanted to make sure I caught just enough to miss the cut. So I get to go home and see her now.
What a romantic. From Asheville, Alabama, get loud for a former TTBC champion, Matt Herron. $8 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday, 10-13 today, giving him 19 pounds, 8 ounces. And Matt Herron moves inside the top 20 currently in 17th place. 19.8, and you've seen a lot of tournaments go down in this body of water over the years. Is that going to be enough to get you through?
Probably not. I'll look back on this tournament with one simple, what was it Forrest Gump said, you can't fix dumb. And, I got a lot of history here and probably know where about 9 million gimme holes are. And I come over here and spent some time in January fishing deep, and the lake was just phenomenal. And I thought that would just be the thing to do and then couple it up. Well, it didn't happen yesterday morning. I got all spun out, and today I just put my head down and went fishing. I had 2 other opportunities to catch 3-pounders. So, salvage what I can and move on.
Great to have you here as always. From Park Hill, Oklahoma, get loud for Jason Christie. 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 again here today. 5 fish for Jason Christie, 11 pounds, 7 ounces. Consistent is right, 22 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently. 22 pounds, 10 ounces, and it should be good to get you through, do you not believe?
Yeah, I should. I just don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm going to do tomorrow. It feels like the bank's been beat up, and that's where I want to be at. The deal here is just catching a big one. You don't know where that's going to come from. So, it'd be good to make it and just go out there and wing it and hopefully, catch 1, catch 2, make it to Sunday.
I'd love to see you all the way through to Sunday. From Knoxville, Tennessee, get loud for Brandon Coulter. Had 10 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Triple get that fish back in the bag. As you can see, these fish very, very lively. 5 fish today. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Going to give you a total of 20 pounds, 4 ounces. And going to have to sweat it out for a little while.
Yeah, probably not. It's not going to be enough. I had a tough day today. I caught a ton of fish yesterday. Lake was fishing really good, and I had a little mud roll in my area, and I did everything I could to scramble and try to come up with a decent bag, but it just didn't play out. So I'm going to go have a cold Corona and just see where it finishes up.
I had a cold Corona. I'll tell you where it finished up. From Muscle Shoals, Alabama, Timmy Horton. $9.15 yesterday, and unfortunately 1 short of a limit here today, Timmy. And a lot of the Alabama anglers in this event, obviously being in Alabama, but a lot of the Alabama anglers this time seem to struggle, and we've seen it in other states. Michigan last year was dominated by Alabama anglers, and the Michigan guys struggled. Is it just having so much knowledge on a body of water?
Yeah, probably so, and I haven't been here since the bluebacks have been in here, but I always fish for largemouth. I had a 4.5 first thing this morning, and I thought, man, it's going to be a good day, and it just went downhill after that. But man, just a lot of good memories. This is just a special place. I love Lake Martin. We used to come here every February for what used to be the Redman Tournament Trail, and so just a lot of really cool memories at this place.
Always great to have you here, Timmy. We look forward to seeing you all season long. From Gonzales, Louisiana, his 2nd season on the Elite Series, Robbie Latuso. 11-3 yesterday, and looks like another good bag here today. Looking to keep Robbie around for the weekend. 12 pounds even gives him 23 pounds and 3 ounces. And Robbie Latuso currently moves into 5th place. $23 pounds and 3 ounces, and got to believe you've done your job to get back out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. Even if I don't, I had a blast driving that Bass Cat all around the lake. Beautiful lake, had a good time.
That spot weighed 410. Congratulations. We hope to see you tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we will. From Auburn, Alabama, 3-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, Steve Kennedy. They like you here, dude.
This is home for me.
10 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 10 pounds, 2 ounces today. Gives you 20 pounds, 10 ounces. You know this body of water, and you know the way it's fishing. You think that's enough?
I don't know. No, it's not double what we had yesterday, so I seriously doubt it. But I had fun again, catching a ton of fish. This place is absolutely loaded with that 2-pound class, spotty bass. But that's not what it takes to do well here. So I've been trying to catch largemouth. I ended up having to call a trip this morning. I tried to run up in the back of Elkahatchee back here and get over a sandbar that hadn't been into in months, and I got stuck. So I wasted the first 20 minutes trying to get off of that, and luckily I was able to there was enough water to get it back on plane and get across. But I was running across water. It was 6 inches deep, and my boat lost 6 miles an hour today, so we got to go do some damage control.
Well, I'm glad you got back here safe.
First of all, where you told me you got stuck, I said, I can't believe you went back there. But the rule says, hey, guys, I don't know if they can hear us out there. Give it a little volume. But anyhow, I said, you can push back and get another run. You can't push over to it into an area. So he had to get pushed back, and that's what he's talking about. He made another run, and he made it safely that time. Well, I don't know how much fiberglass and parts of his property left back there, but he got in there.
He got in there. Maybe not all of his boat got out, but he got in there. From Gainesville, Florida, oh golly, it's Shaw Grigsby. Shaw Grigsby, a 9-time Bassmaster winner, had 7 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Better day today, Shaw?
Absolutely, yeah. It wasn't a giant day by any means. I needed a couple more big ones, but it was a real fun day. And, catching them drop shot, and it's what I love to do. I'm watching them on the screen. It's like playing a big video game. And I got a little Strike King Dream shot on a 7.3 finesse fluorocarbon line from Seagar. And that stuff just floats down. They're so thin and strong, and it was just a blast. So I had a great time. Only thing I'm going to miss is fishing tomorrow, taking that Triton Mercury around for a spin. I don't get to do that, but, I had a great time being out here.
9:12 today, and always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing the next event from Phoenix, Arizona. He won the first ever Elite Series event. He fished B. Height, Brett Height. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. And I got to believe this fishery sets up very, very well for B. Height. 5 fish on day 2, 13 pounds even. Gives him 23 pounds and 12 ounces. And another West Coast angler in our top 5, currently in 4th place. Let's hear it for Brett Height. $13 pounds even, and another West Coast angler in the top 5. What is it with this? The West Coast anglers are having a great week.
Yeah, it, like I said yesterday, it reminds us a lot about Northern California, Lake Shasta, Lake Oroville. It's all about getting a couple of those key bites. And, I'm just using my Humminbird electronics to my best ability. They really give us advantage out there with the mapping and side imaging and everything. And, really I caught all those fish on 2 little spots today, and just been rotating around and having a good time and, catching them off the graph and, just relaxing and fishing the way I like to fish.
Sounds like fun. Look forward to seeing you all the way through to Sunday. From Waco, Texas, his 2nd season here in the Elite Series, A.J. Alton Jones Jr. Alton Jones Jr. had 12 pounds an ounce yesterday. Another good day today, 12.6, gives him 24 pounds, 7 ounces, and A.J. moves into 3rd place currently. 24 pounds, 7 ounces, sitting in 3rd place, and it's all going to plan so far.
Yeah, it's going well. We don't really have anything like this back home. These spots are so nomadic. A lot of these fish are not holding on any structure. They're just chasing bait. And, it got pretty expensive today for my Marshall because he saw what Garmin Panoptix is capable of with that live view forward and live view down, and he's going to get him one.
Oh, I imagine he will. Well, congrats, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend. From Georgia, get loud for Micah Frazier. 12 pounds, 3 ounces, 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 4 ounces, going to give you 22.7 in 9th place right now. Think it's enough to get through?
If it's not, I'd be surprised on this lake. These guys are catching them a lot better than I ever dreamed they would. But, it's a lot of fun. You catch them super deep, dropping on them. But it's kind of hard, but you don't get many bites. But when you do, there's some pretty good ones out there.
Well, we sure hope to see you back here tomorrow. From Wagner, South Carolina, get loud for Jason Williamson. Jay Willie, 10 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. And the Tower of Power has brought it again here today. 5 fish. 10-10 yesterday. And here today, 5 fish for 12 pounds, 5 ounces. Gives you 22.15. And Jay Willie moves inside the top 10, currently in 8th place here on day number 2. Bassmaster Elite at Lake Martin, presented by Econo Lodge. 22 pounds, 15 ounces, and a better day today is going to make you stick around here probably.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I enjoy being here at Lake Martin. The lake's fishing pretty good, but I've been fishing shallow the last couple of days, and it's starting to get slim pickings. Now's the time in the Derby where I wish I had a deep place I could go catch a limit, but we're going to keep beating the banks with them Taipan rods and Bass Pro Shop reels and throw those Buckeye jigs around and see if we can't catch 5 more tomorrow.
Love to see you do it. 5-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Jasper, Texas, TODD, Todd Faircloth. 10 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 12.8 today gives you 22 pounds, 13 ounces. And Todd Faircloth now moves inside our top 10 in 9th place currently. $22 pounds, 13 ounces, and that bigger bite is definitely going to keep you around, most likely.
Yeah, definitely. That meant a lot right there. I'm getting a lot of bites, catching a lot of fish. That was a bonus right there. And, hopefully if I get to fish tomorrow, I can find 2 or 3 of those.
I would love to see it. Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow. From Coleman, Alabama, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Jesse Wiggins. Had a big day yesterday, 15 pounds, 5 ounces. And 5 fish today, looking for 11.9 to take the lead. 11 pounds, 11 ounces. And an Alabama angler moves into the lead, ladies and gentlemen, with 27 pounds even. Get loud for Jesse Wiggins. Jesse, I don't know how many texts and things you got from your friends, but you put together some of the most, definitely 2 back-to-back fish that was some of the, probably 20 minutes of the most exciting stuff I've ever seen on Bassmaster Live.
And it was funny, me and my camera guy was sitting there talking, and I don't know if it showed it or not, but I was like, man, I'm feeling it. It's going to go down. And all of a sudden, bam, caught that one, and then I think it was 2 casts later I caught that big one, and it saved my day completely. Now I'm still in contention now, so, and a 4.2, that's a giant for this lake, so I'm extremely blessed to have it. But I don't know, I made it another day. We'll see if we can do it again tomorrow.
I would love to see it, Alabama. Let's hear it for him. From Gonzales, Louisiana, Gerald Sporer. 10-9 yesterday. 5 today for 9 pounds, 15 ounces. Going to give you 20 pounds, 8 ounces, and currently sitting in 25th place here. So looks like that cut weight. We'll have to see how it shakes out.
Man, yesterday I was right on the borderline. I don't know if I'm going to have enough or not. It'll be close. But anyway, as tough as my practice was, I was just grateful to have a good tournament and salvage some points. But I want to thank my new sponsor, Suzuki. That thing blew me away this week. I passed up a lot of boats. I got it on the new Bass Cat Lynx, and I was running like 73 miles an hour, and that's a big old boat. So when I play with some props, I think I can get it up to mid-70s. But anyway, also, I'd like to thank my new title sponsor, SWAT, Specialty Welding and Turnaround, new company to fishing, and we need to welcome them with open arms.
Thank you very much, and great to have you here. The heavyweight champion of professional bass fishing from Laurel, Mississippi, Paul Elias. Had 7 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Better day today, Paul?
Just a little.
10 pounds, 2 ounces, going to give him 17.11 and put him into 34th place currently. Let's hear it for Paul Elias, a former Geico Bassmaster Classic champion. 17.11, unfortunately going to be short of our projected cut, but got to feel good to get back on the Elite Series here this year.
Oh, yeah, it does. I tell you, I just want to thank the Lord for letting me make a living like I have so many years, and it's just an awesome sport. I appreciate the fans, and I just appreciate being out here. It's awesome. I had a great tournament. I let a couple get away, and that's sending me home.
It's always great having you here, and we appreciate you being here. From Gainesville, Florida, 9-time Classic qualifier, Bernie Schultz. 7 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Better day today. 10 pounds, 11 ounces, going to give him 18 pounds and an ounce. And Bernie Schultz moves into 33rd place currently. Remember, the top 51 move on to Saturday. Top 12 fish on Championship Sunday. 18-1, going to have to see if that's enough, but below the projected cut.
I'll be halfway to Florida by the time this weigh-in's done, I promise you. So, great lake, beautiful lake. I just didn't get the right bites yesterday, and I look forward to coming back.
Always great to have you here in the Elite Series. His first tournament in the Bassmaster Elite Series, one of our rookies. Let's hear it for Jake Whitaker. 7-4 yesterday. Looks like a better day today. His second day on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And it keeps getting better. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 30th place with 19 pounds even. So a much better day today. And did you change, or was it just getting a few key bites?
No, I did the same thing I did in practice all week. I just got the right bites today. Yesterday was a bummer, but it is what it is. Happy with the way today went, and looking forward to the rest of the year.
Always great to have you here. Our next angler from Pike Road, Alabama, Keith Poche. Had 10 pounds, 2 ounces. 5 fish here today. 6 pounds, 15 ounces gives you 17-1, and unfortunately, going to call an end to your tournament.
Yeah, typical Lake Martin for you. I just didn't get any good bites today, but that's the way it all unfolds. Just get them next time.
I know you will. We'll wish you luck to see you back here. From Redlands, California, 9-time FLW Tour champion, former TTBC champion, Brent Ayler. Had 10 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 8 ounces gives you 21-4, puts you in 21st place, and going to have to sweat it out for a little while here.
Yeah, the weights are so close. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but I think I might just be right on the bubble. I hope so. I'd love to go fishing tomorrow. Had a lot of bites today, even more than yesterday. It was crazy. I mean, there's so many fish in this lake. Really a lot of fun. I hope it happens because I want to go back out and catch some more.
I hope it happens too because I want you to stick around. An 8-time Classic qualifier from Ardmore, Oklahoma, the Squirrel, Jeff Crete. Jeff Crete had 10 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today. 8 pounds, 11 ounces, giving you 18-11. And was it just tougher out there today, or was it just a few bigger bites yesterday?
I don't know. It was a weird day. All these guys find the same stuff, and I don't think I ever got to make a cast where I caught them all yesterday. I guess the timing or something was, yesterday I never saw anybody. Today they're everywhere. So, it is what it is.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you all season long here on the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Show off their grandchildren. I don't want to show off my grandson. This is little Henry. Henry the Fifth.
Say hi to Henry the Fifth. How are you?
This is Hank's son. Hank runs college bass, college and high school bass, and this is Hank's boy.
He is going to do Tripp's job in like 20 years from now. I mean, Hank runs college, but proud grandfather. Let's hear it for Tripp, ladies and gentlemen. We spent a lot of time in the road with our Bassmaster family. It's nice to have a real family here. From Gunnersville, Alabama, get loud for Matt Lee. £11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 22.10. And Matt Lee moves inside at the top 15 in 11th place currently. So got to be happy with that. Pretty consistent. You know, you haven't had that big day, but that's what the weekend's for.
I know. It was supposed to be yesterday. I couldn't make it happen. My execution's been bad. I missed a couple every day, and I don't know what the deal is there, but thankful for 11 pounds because I'm not getting a lot of bites. A lot of guys are getting a lot of bites. I caught them all deep today, but I think one I actually caught right at 50 feet today. It's crazy. I've seen them in 60 on the bottom. But I also weighed in 3 yesterday, less than 5 feet. So I'm all over the place. Cool deal, little sponsor plug. I did catch 2 today off my Panoptics. Saw them suspended out in front of the boat, threw over and caught them like 20 feet deep over like 60 feet. I mean, that is not something you get to do every day. It was a crazy wild day, better morning for me, and fished, fished calm because I caught them this morning. But excited to go again tomorrow. I just don't know how to get to that 15, but we're going to go try something different.
I know you will. Congrats. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Salem, Virginia, former Elite Series champion, the cruise missile, John Cruz. John Cruz had 9 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Another limit of fish here today. Let's move him up that leaderboard and keep him around for the weekend. 9-10 yesterday, 5 to add to it here today. 10 pounds, 6 ounces gives you 20 pounds even, sitting in 29th place. And how do you think it's all going to shake out?
I'm going to be a little short, I believe. I was, I was feeling like I needed one more good bite yesterday. I felt like I needed one more good bite today, and I was never able to make those happen. But, the first event of the year is always a fun one because you get all these new boats. I got a brand new Bass Cat Lynx. It's a brand new edition, and I've got the Mercury Verado on the back. Love that combination. That boat runs in the mid-70s. It's a big, wide-body, 20-foot boat. Love that thing. Crazy storage. So I'm glad I got that thing for the rest of the season.
I'm glad you're going to be here all season long. From Newcomerstown, Ohio, get loud for former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Fletcher Shryock. 9 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9-7 yesterday. Looking for 5 fish here today. And he's got them 11 pounds even, 20 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 28th place currently. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Still digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. 20 pounds, 7 ounces. And you move into 28th place. It's going to be close.
Yeah, I think I'm going to fall just short. I've been out here a while, man. I've never made a cut at the first event. I would like it to be this time, but I think it's just going to be short. These guys caught them really good. This lake is phenomenal. There's so many fish in it. It started out a little bit rough on Monday, but they're really starting to show up. The population out here is booming, so hopefully I get another shot at it tomorrow.
I'd love to see you back here. All the way from Idaho, representing the Bass Nation, Daryl Okamika. 9-14 yesterday. Better day today or about the same?
Nope.
8 pounds, 9 ounces. Not that much less, but with 18.7, it's below the projected cut. But the good news is it's just stop number 1.
That's right. We've got to get the ball rolling the other direction. We want to go the right direction. So we'll come back for Sabine and hopefully have a better tournament.
Look forward to seeing you there. From Benton, Arkansas, get loud for Stetson Blaylock. Had 7 pounds, 11 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to it here today. 7-11 yesterday, 9-7 today gives you 17 pounds, 2 ounces. Consistent couple of days, but lacking that, couple of bigger bites.
Yesterday I couldn't get anything going. I couldn't catch a limit. I only weighed in 4. Today I had a limit in about 10 minutes. That's just the way it goes, but I went largemouth fishing this afternoon, just never got the big bites. So I'm glad it's a long season, and I'm ready to get back at the next one.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you all season long. From Mississippi, made 2 top 12s to finish out the season last year, Brock Mosley. Had 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish for 9-3 today. Gives you 20 pounds, 11 ounces. Sitting in 24th place as we near the halfway point of this weigh-in, so it's going to be close.
Yeah, I just don't think I got enough to fish tomorrow. I hope I do because, with tomorrow's conditions, I really think I can catch a bunch of fish. With the high skies all morning, I just couldn't ever get anything going and couldn't make the right adjustment. But luckily, it clouded up this evening. I caught my 2 better fish late this evening, and I would love to go fishing tomorrow, but I think it's going to be real close.
Keep our fingers crossed for you and see how it works out. I know you're going to get loud now, Alabama, from Gunnersville, Alabama, the G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 11 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday and 8-1 today for 19 pounds, 7 ounces, puts you in 34th place. We'll have to see how it works out, but how does it feel to be the president of Alabama?
I'd be all right to be the president of Alabama. I'd change a few things. I can tell you that right now. It'd be legal to bait deer and kill them right in the head, right on top of it. You wouldn't have to hide around the corner and say you couldn't see it. That's the first thing I'd fix. I'd extend dove season, open it up a little earlier. I mean, I got a lot of things on my, if you want to run for it. If you get me to governor, could you do that?
I just thought they cheered and I called you president, and you really believe it, I think. I don't know.
It just sounds better than fishing all day like I did today. I had plenty of time to think about all the bills I'd pass when you catching them Martin Mashers like I caught today. And it's not much you can do. When you choose to fish shallow here, it's kind of, you're really rolling the dice. If you get 1 or 2 bites, you look like a hero. If not, you're going to look like a dude wearing a flat bill hat that caught 8 pounds and don't know what he's doing. That's pretty much what I got into today. But I got no regrets. I thought that's the only way I'd have a shot to win is to fish that way. I didn't fish a lot deep. Wasn't what I thought would win it. And, you just make those decisions, and we'll deal with them. So I'll be around hanging out tomorrow at the show, running for governor. If y'all got anything y'all want to see changed in the state, I'd like to increase the speed limit up a little bit. Yeah, on dirt roads included, at least 60 on a dirt road. And if you get caught in the left lane with your blinker on the right side running 60, we pulling your license. I can tell you that.
Gerald Swindle, he'll be here all week. From Alabama, ladies and gentlemen, one Alabama angler to another, Dustin Connell. 10 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish today, 12 pounds, 10 ounces. Gives him 23 pounds and 9 ounces. And Dustin Connell moves into our top 10 in 7th place. Let's hear it for one of your very own, Alabama. Inside the top 10, currently in 7th place, and looks like you're going to work again here in your home state. Got to feel good.
Yeah, I had a kind of a slow morning, and, I was contemplating on running down the lake. I had a couple places I want to run to, and I said, look, I got to go catch them. So I ran all the way down there to one spot I found in practice, and they were loaded up. And I dropped down in 10 drops. I went bam, 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 bam. Put all that in a live well, and I had to come weigh in. So I'm ready to get back after them.
Go get rigged and get ready, because you're going to get the shot by the looks of things. From Little Rock, Arkansas, former Elite Series champion, Scott Rook. Scott Rook had 11 pounds an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today, 7 pounds, 15 ounces. So a little tougher day today, but we're seeing that from several anglers. Is that just the pressure on the water, or is it just how important that one bigger bite is?
Kind of both. I fished shallow all week, and there was a lot of pressure on all that shallow stuff, and I don't think it replenished. It's just a little bit early, so only consolation is I don't have to go out there in the rain tomorrow.
Well, that's a good way of thinking, the power of positive thinking. All right, Alabama, one of your very own coming up. He is the reigning and defending Geico Bassmaster Classic champion. Get loud for Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee had 8 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 11 pounds, 2 ounces today. A much better day today. Gives him 19 pounds, 11 ounces. And Jordan Lee moves into 34th place currently. $19.11 sitting in 34th place currently. And, I mean, whether you make that cut or not, I mean, your adjustment today and that improvement on your weight goes a long way for the end of the season goals.
It really does. You know, I went out today and just decided to fish deep all day. Yesterday I did it for probably half the day and then went shallow, try to catch some largemouth, and just didn't pan out. But, yeah, I was happy with it today, made a few adjustments, and we'll go to the next one.
Always great to see you, and the next one is the Classic, where he defends his title. Our next angler from Wetumpka, Alabama, the Rooster, Greg Vinson. Hurry up, they can only clap so long. People are getting exhausted. 9 pounds, 6 ounces, 5 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 7 ounces gives you 19 pounds, 13 ounces. Puts him in 34th place. Alabama, let's hear it for him. I remember when nobody could even see you over this table. Now you're almost as tall as Tripp. What? How old are you?
6.
6 years old. Wow. And I've asked you this before. Let's hope he gets it right. Who's your favorite pro angler?
Greg.
Okay. You can call him Dad, though, too. I mean, whatever. Kids today, millennials. Tell me about your day.
Oh, man, I ran a lot of stuff today. I just kept thinking, I was like, I'm on Lake Martin. I know the lake well. I'm not fishing for a check. Now, I was fishing for a check, but I knew if I stayed in the areas where I had a chance to catch big largemouth that I could turn this thing around really quick. And I ran probably 30 or 40 of those kind of places, and that's just what it came down to. Didn't get the big bites, but I love fishing out here because any minute you can get that big bite and the whole day can turn around. Guys, Alex City's been great. This is a great crowd. Lake Martin and the facilities, you couldn't pick a better place to have a tournament. Lake Martin's showing out. You know, I won a BFL this time of year several years ago, and I think I had close to 16 pounds and won the tournament, 200-something boats. Second place was like 12 pounds. Third was 10. Lake Martin's putting them out now. I mean, you got to have over 10 pounds to have some weight. So I'm impressed. The fishery's on the uprise. You know, it's full of good bait fish now, and it's coming on. So it's going to be fun to watch over the next few years.
Always great to have you here. See you all season long. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from Houston, California, the B.B.S. Big Bass Specialist, Ish Monroe. Had 10 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today. Are they big?
No.
Okay. 6'8".
Smallest limit I've ever weighed.
A record? A record? I mean, it put it on the resume.
Record? Yeah.
That's the smallest.
I've caught fish that are bigger than that whole weight.
I guess the nickname backfires on days like this, huh?
Yeah, kind of. Actually, I've weighed 5 fish that weighed more than that weight. That's pretty bad. Those are fish you catch, though.
I know.
Yeah. We should go fishing sometime.
No.
Why not?
I don't like you.
I don't like you either.
I know, but I'm stuck working with you.
Yeah, but you like John Cruz, and that's my roommate, so you have to like me.
No, I'm really only friends with him because I can talk behind your back.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right.
I love you, Ish. See you tomorrow. From Payson, Arizona, get loud for 3-time U.S. Open champion Clifford Perch. 11 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today for 10 pounds, 9 ounces. Gives him 21 pounds, 10 ounces, sitting in 23rd place. And we're exactly at the halfway point of the weigh-in. So if it continues on this pace, you'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, that's going to be nerve-wracking. I just swore I was going to get a nice one, and today I caught a ton of fish. I just kept catching them, and finally I wasn't getting anything bigger, and I finally just ran to some mud and just started largemouth fishing for about 4 hours, and you know, caught 3 spots. So, you know, I'd like to go back. I got a good school of them just to catch fish all day, I think, and, you know, see what I can do. I hope I get another chance.
I'd love to see you out there tomorrow. Wish you luck. From Petal, Mississippi, former Classic champion Game Face, Cliff Pace. Had 10 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 8 ounces. A better day with 21 pounds, 12 ounces. Cliff Pace moves into 21st place currently. $21.12 sitting in 21st place. I mean, all the 21s are there. Does that mean you're going tomorrow and you're going to catch 21?
I don't know. I don't know that I could catch 21 here. I don't even know what catching them here is. I've caught a lot of fish, but it's so hard to catch a 2-pounder. I think I caught 27 or 29 today, my marshal said, and I caught 6 2-pounders. So it's just a grind, you know. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, though. I'm getting to fish deep, fishing with a spinning rod out deep, and that's always fun to me. So I'd like to go again tomorrow. I'd like to go catch me another 27 or 30 and see if I can catch another 10 or 11 pounds. And I've seen some big ones in practice. I just haven't got them to bite in the last 2 days. So if I can go tomorrow, maybe the weather change will make them eat a little better, and I can catch some in 3-pounders.
Hopefully that happens. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Blackbird, South Carolina, 2-time Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Andy Montgomery. Had 11 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Looks like a good day here today. 5 fish, needs 15.5 to take the lead. 14 pounds, 12 ounces. Moves into 3rd place with 26 pounds and 8 ounces. £14, 9 ounces. Sorry, towel was on the scale, so we had to reweigh. 14 pounds, 9 ounces. But Andy Montgomery going to be fishing tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. £26 and 3 ounces. And Andy, yesterday, I mean, you came up here, a little smack talk to my partner, Tripp. You were like, you know, you told me how great this lake was, and I caught 1 stinking fish on a dock, but a little different day today.
Yeah, I probably need to apologize to Tripp because I caught quite a few more than 1 today, I can tell you that. I was going to fish something else.
Hold on, Tripp was backstage. Did you hear what he just said?
I apologize to you for insinuating that you might have told me a lie that these fish don't live on docks down here. But yeah, that was like 4 or 5 years ago when I won Lake Norman. But anyway, I got fortunate that I was going to fish a place and I seen something just look right, and I got a bite and I just run with it, and man, I caught them today. I wish the sun would shine 2 more days, but it is what it is. We're going to roll with it. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to catch some.
Well, fishing in the rain on a Saturday in the Elite Series is a lot better than driving home in the rain. Alabama, get loud for one of your very own from Dadeville, Alabama, Kelly J. 8-3 yesterday. And unfortunately, 1 short of a limit here today. And being close to home, we've seen several, Alabama anglers struggle here. 7-5 today, total of 15-8. Is it just too much, too many spots? Did you spin out a little, or what do you think?
Well, I definitely spun out. I went last night and looked at the GoPro footage from yesterday, and it seemed like all day I was picking up, putting down that trolling motor, covering water, because I expected to catch them, and then, 7 or 8, 9 o'clock gets there, and you don't have them, you're like, uh-oh, I got to really turn it up. So I just overthunk it too much, It's a shame you go to New York and almost win one, and then you fish at your home lake and you finish back of the pack. So it's a humbling sport, but, I have a good time. It's nice to have all my family and friends here, and we'll just get ready for the next one.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you all season long. 11-time Bassmaster winner and former Classic champion from Talala, Oklahoma, E-squared, Edwin Evers. Edwin Evers, 11-14 yesterday. Looks like a decent day here today. 5 fish for 8-7, 20 pounds, 5 ounces. I thought they were a little more the way they were sitting in the bag. Pushing 34th place right now, and you're going to have to sweat it out a little.
Yeah, we're going to definitely be sweating it out on that one. Just had one of them days, I don't know. I'm still kind of scratching my head at it. I had a lot of bites, just didn't get the right ones. But big thank you to Kelly. He gave me a ride in, and wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for him.
Always great to have you here, Edwin. From Waco, Texas, get loud for Alton Jones. 9 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 8 pounds, 5 ounces gives you 17.8, and unfortunately short of our projected cut. But you get to be a fanboy tomorrow and cheer on Little Alton.
Yeah, that's right. He's really dialed him in. He had a great practice, and obviously he's executed well in the tournament. You know, I get way more nervous when he's weighing in than I ever do when I'm weighing in.
So you actually get to, you know, the wives always talk about that experience of watching bass track, and now you get to deal with those nerves. It's a lot easier in the water, isn't it?
Well, that's true. So tomorrow I'll actually have to deal with it computer to face, you know, so that will be hard. But I'm pulling for him. He's a great young fisherman, but he's a fine young man. That's why I'm really proud of him.
Should be very, very proud. Thank you very much. Before you leave, I know you always like to share a scripture verse, and I'm going to give you that opportunity.
Yeah, my verse this week is John 8:12. It's become one of my favorites, and it says this: Jesus again spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And the motto to that is very easy: follow Jesus Christ. God bless y'all. Thanks for sharing Lake Martin with us.
I almost forgot. From Mount Ida, Arkansas, 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year and the 1995 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, Mark Davis. 8 pounds even yesterday. Oh, Lord, he says today. Just saying a little prayer, ladies and gentlemen. 5 pounds, 12 ounces. That gives him 13-12. And,
you know, yesterday I said you could weigh them in a sandwich bag. I don't know what's smaller than a sandwich bag. I mean,
tea bag.
A tea bag, yeah. I mean, I give up. I don't know, man. I that's what I get for giving Tripp a hard time about his home lake yesterday. I said, I don't know what I said. I was giving him a hard time about it, and it got worse, so I'm sorry. Forgive me.
All right, we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, it was his birthday yesterday. Give him a little love from North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Had 11 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 15 ounces gives you 20 pounds and 8 ounces and puts you in 32nd place right now.
It was a grind, awful today. I don't know what happened. I caught a bunch that looked like Tripp. I guess that must be his offspring or something because it was terrible. I caught a limit on my jerkbait early. Struggled to get any bites. I went out deep, which I hate doing. Caught more out there. I just never got a big bite today.
Well, it's a long season. I know you'll be in the mix as we roll down the road. Back on the Bassmaster Elite Series after a few years away. Happy to have him back from Virginia, Rick Morris. Hey. 10 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 7-1 today, giving you 17-13. And a lot of guys seem to drop off today. Is that just pressure or?
Well, you know, the spotted bass will move it all around. You know, sometimes the school comes by and you catch it. You know, I caught quite a few bass like that today. I just have never had no big bites. And fishing 30 to 50 foot of water, and sometimes they're suspended. And you let it drop halfway and pop it back in. Other times they're on the bottom. You drop right on them. I just didn't have big bites today. But, you know, I fished some invitationals here years ago. I actually won where Tripp almost won it. He was in second place. I know he remembers that one. But this is a beautiful place to fish, and all the lakes in Alabama, and I just love it here. So I'm looking forward to fishing the Classic and looking forward to coming back next year. God bless.
Great to have you back. The youngest angler ever to fish the Bassmaster Elite Series from Lancaster, Kentucky, Bradley Roy. Had 10-4 yesterday and looks like a good day here today. 5 fish for 12 pounds, 10 ounces. Before he weighed today's weight, just to give you an idea of how tight this tournament is, he was in 85th place, moves all the way up into 12th place with 22 pounds, 14 ounces. Sitting in the top 12 right now, and got to feel pretty confident about your chances tomorrow. And the question is the weather going to mess with you?
You know, some of those fish I'm catching in like 50 and 60 foot of water, so they probably wouldn't know if there's a tornado coming. So I don't think it's going to matter, but it's really a neat dynamic to this fishery because I'm catching some fish out there really deep, and then I'm catching some fish in that deep of water too. So it's kind of a really cool, neat dynamic. I don't care, rain or shine. I'm always happy to fish on Saturday.
Always a good thing. We look forward to seeing you back here. A former Forest Wood Cup champion and Bassmaster Classic champion from Washington, Luke Clausen. From Washington, Luke Clausen. There he is. 12-12 yesterday. 5 fish today. Look out. We're looking for 14-5 to take the lead. He's in 74th right now. 15 pounds, 4 ounces from 74th to 1st. Just like that. 15-4 today gives him 28 pounds even. And Luke Clausen has the lead on stop number 1 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. 28 pounds even, and boy, just when we lulled the crowd into a bunch of 9-pound bags, boom, you come out of nowhere. Got to feel great.
It really does. I love catching these Alabama spotted bass. Every time we come here to one of the fisheries that have these spots, and they're just a blast. Healthy fish. It's been a lot of fun, but it's a challenge out there every day. A few little flurries throughout the day really make it come for me, and I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to getting out there. Before I get out of here, though, I need to say hi to my wife and daughter at home watching, and also anybody that's looking for a boat in this area, Airport Marine, they've been awesome, helped all the anglers out. If you guys are looking for one, check those guys out.
Great to see that. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Paducah, Kentucky, a 3-time Bassmaster winner and 5-time Classic qualifier, Mark Menendez. Had 17-9 yesterday, looking for 10 pounds, 8 ounces to take the lead. 7-1, going to fall short of that, but still in our top 12 in 6th place with 24 pounds and 10 ounces. I didn't think it was possible for me to laugh while saying 24 pounds, 10 ounces, but I apologize. The record is 7 ounces, correct?
While 13 ounces yesterday. We weighed a 7-ounce spot here years ago. I believe this is going to beat 7, but it might be a record this week.
It's all a 7, I give you that.
13 ounces.
13 ounces.
But that 13 ounces is so important. That was my 5th fish. Now, I caught a 13-pounder years ago in Megabucks tournament, and I promise you I fought that one harder than I did the 13-pounder. So I'm just thrilled to have 5. That's the Lake Martin Circle. You're on the top one day, you get in the middle the next day, but you never know what can happen tomorrow. You know, I'm going down the bank. I've got my Garmin electronics on. I've got the Panoptics out there, and I'm literally seeing some of these fish I'm picking off. I'll see a fish out there 30, 40, 50 feet. I'll fire a plug out there, and I'll catch him. So it's like playing video games, Dave.
Very good, and it's working out so far. Good sport. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Gonzales, Louisiana, former Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 10 pounds, 7 ounces. Looks like a good day today. 5 fish for 12 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 15th place with 22 pounds, 14 ounces. $22 pounds, 14 ounces, not bad. I mean, that couple of pounds over, that's all the difference. I mean, when you see how tight this, I don't know if you've been looking, but it is, you know, we go to Oneida and we expect that, but wow, what a tight tournament. Literally, the most important thing here might be your culling beam.
You know, I kind of figured that coming in. Anybody who made the top 50, you know, would have a shot of making the top 12 and even having a shot winning. That's the cool thing about it, but it's been pretty tough out there today. But I'll tell you something really scary that happened to me today. The 2 most intimidating men in bass fishing pulled up on me. One of them's got a beard. One of them's standing right there. Do you know the other guy?
Yeah, I know the other guy. They're very intimidating, very intimidating. He didn't catch crap while we were there, just pointing it out. Our next angler from Okeechobee, Florida, his first event on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Kyle Monty. I introduced you with an English accent this morning because I just like to do that. Do you have a problem if I call you Kyle Monty?
Hey, after the week I had, you can call me whatever you want. I mean, I'm ready to go to the next one, man. This is a great lake, and I just didn't figure him out this week. But, hey, it's my rookie year, so hopefully we can pick it up at the next one, man.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you all season long. All the way from Osaka, Japan, get loud for Marizo Shimizu. He promised me 3 big mamas today, not 5, 3. Had 9.3 yesterday, 8.10 today. How many big mamas?
0. Of course, 0.
I remember I used to be single. I got 0 big mamas too when I would go out.
What that?
Hey, don't worry about it. Halfway through, I wish I didn't say it anyway, so don't worry about it. Happy to be back?
Yeah, but I had 2 fish 12 o'clock. But I got after 12 o'clock, I caught 4 fish. My English okay?
English is very good. Very good. Your English is so much better than my Japanese, I can guarantee you. Trip is his English instructor. He's been teaching them, and you notice Mariz is getting better. So what is the English word this week?
War eagle. Roll tide. Yeah.
They're all going to fight afterwards. It's awesome. For people watching around the world, you have no idea how crazy these people are. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
From Pittsgrove, New Jersey, go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. Iaconelli at 11 pounds even yesterday. Looks like another good day here today. Keep him around for the weekend. 11 pounds even yesterday, 13.2 today. Moves into the top 10 with 24 pounds and 2 ounces. Iaconelli sitting in 9th place currently. $24 pounds, 2 ounces, and whenever you can increase on your weight like that, you're going the right direction.
Let me tell you a quick story. At noon today, I had 2 fish for about 3¼ pounds. Man, I was struggling. My mind was wandering. I got to thinking. I'm like, what's today's date? I'm like, oh yeah, it's my son's birthday today. I'm like, man, I want to catch some fish for Vegas today. I made a move. I pull up on a point. I caught like 6 in a row. I go to the next point. I catch 2 more. It all happened in the last 2 hours. So, Vegas, if you're watching at home, happy 7th birthday. That was for you. I love you.
Happy birthday, Vegas. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Alabama, get loud for Elite Series rookie Bill Weidler. 8 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, just 1 fish today. 1-7, giving you 10-4, but here's the good news. Season just started. A lot of events ahead of you.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I had a great practice. I found some real big fish, and I got tunnel vision today. You know, I had 3 that went 8-13 yesterday, lost to 5. I thought the big largemouth would move in. I could have had 20 in practice in about 3 hours. I just didn't make it happen. So I had a great time. Like I said yesterday, I can't complain. First time to walk the stage as an elite pro, and I'm looking forward to the season. Want to give a shout out to Triton Boats, Mercury, and especially Battleborn Batteries. It's a lithium company, guys. If you guys are looking to get lithium batteries, you need to take a look at them, because I stood on them all week long, and they never gave up. Baitmate, FX Rods, and Cast King, they're all supporting me, so we'll see you guys in Orange, Texas.
Look forward to seeing you there. Great to have you on the Elite Series. From Reed Springs, Missouri, the snowman, Brian Snowden. 9-1 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Better day?
Yeah, it was a fun day.
Looks like a better day. Let's get him inside that cut. Needs 9-13 currently. A bunch more. If he wants to stay there to the end, 12-6, he's done it. By the looks of things, moves into 31st place. We'll see how it all shakes out, but he did his job today. 12-6, giving him a total of 21 pounds, 7 ounces.
Second one all week. Like a foreign species.
Foreign species. That's the second one you caught all week?
Yeah, that's the second largemouth all week, and I've really been trying to target them. You know, this lake is a lot like Table Rock. It's, you know, crankbaits, jigs. Had to catch them out deep the first day. Did a little bit of that today, but then I finally got a few largemouth bite shallow, so I just stuck with it the rest of the day.
I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Hope it holds out. From Brookville, Indiana, get loud for Dollar Bill Lowen. £9, 12 ounces. Yesterday, 5 here today. 8-15, going to give you 18-11, and unfortunately just outside our cut.
Well, you know what? Sometimes that's how it goes. You know, but it's been a fun week, you know, getting to run that new Express aluminum boat. And the fish I was catching this week were way up in the headwaters of the creeks, and I'm running hummingbirds with that Lake Master mapping, and it's amazing. You can find every little hole, and them fish were up there shallow when current breaks. Well, that big storm that came in kind of goofed it up, and when that happens, when you play that game up there shallow like that, sometimes that's going to happen, but hey, we'll go to the next one, and it is what it is.
I know you'll be there. We look forward to seeing you. Our day one leader, get loud, from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. Had 19 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Needs 8.4 to take the lead back. 4 pounds, 5 ounces. Puts you in 24th place, or puts you in 8th place with 24 too. So shows, if nothing shows just how big that bag was yesterday, that's gonna tell you.
No kidding, man. Today was totally opposite from yesterday. I mean, I had the bites to have a decent day today, but nothing like yesterday. Just thank goodness for Garmin. I mean, I could run around and pick new water, and that's the whole thing on here. I just don't think these fish were replenishing. So I had to run around and find some new water, and it was easy to do with the mapping that Garmin gave me. So tomorrow will be a new day.
I look forward to seeing you back here. We'll see how it all shakes out. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, two-time Classic qualifier, James Elam. Had 12.6 yesterday. When I saw you earlier in the water, wasn't going very well. Did it turn around?
Was that you out there?
Yes.
Yeah, it did turn around.
It was me and Tripp. 11 pounds, 14 ounces, gives him 24 pounds, 4 ounces. Inside the top 10 and 8th. Got to be happy with that.
I am. Hopefully I can catch up, make up some more ground tomorrow and hopefully have a little bit better day than that and try to make the top 12. But either way, I had a really fun day out there. It was a struggle for the most part. And I showed back up on a place that, I could see them down there early in the day and they would not bite. And I showed up at the end of the day, last 20 minutes, called 4 fish, just like that. So it was a fun day at the end, for sure.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Weatherford, Texas, 30-time Classic qualifier, the legendary Mr. Gary Klein. Gary Klein had 9.8 yesterday. 5 to add to it here today. 9 pounds even, and unfortunately fall just shy of our cut with 18 pounds, 8 ounces. And what a fickle lake. It's amazing how good the fishing is, but how frustrating this can be to compete on.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of different things going on a body of water like that. But let me say this about Lake Martin. It is a very competitive lake. I mean, you can fish shallow and fish deep, pretty quick. So, largemouth spotted bass, it's really challenging. I know I wish I was a local and I fish this lake all the time because there's a million nooks and crannies. It takes somebody a lifetime to learn them all.
Well, we look forward to seeing you all season long in the Bassmaster Elite Series. From Russellville, Arkansas, two-time Elite Series champion, Freddie Boom Boom Rubanis. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. As of yesterday, 5 fish to add to it. 9.12 gives him 20 pounds and 4 ounces inside our cut right now in 45th place. I got some good news. You're inside our cut in 45th place. I got some bad news. We have about 35 more anglers to weigh in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think I've started the season in the 90s last 4 years, so it was a little bit better than that. I found them today. I just lost them. It was just one of those days. I definitely made some good decisions. I found some fish, but execution wasn't there today. These spotted bass fight so good. What an incredible fishery. I caught that 3-pounder, but I think I should have had almost a limit of those. Man, I just wish I had one more pound. Oh, well.
Next one. We'll see you down the road. From Gunnersville, Alabama, get loud for one of your very own, a former Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, Randy Howell. Had 10 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 to add to it here today. £13 5 ounces, and Alabama comes alive on day number 2. 23 pounds and 11 ounces. And that right there is a major reason why. That one big bite, boy, it goes a long, long way. I said to Tripp, he told me that coming into this event, but I said to him on the water today, it almost feels like a Florida event in the way that, that one big bite, a big bite matters everywhere, but it seems to certain fisheries it matters a lot more.
It goes a long, long ways here on Lake Martin, and I never got a big bite yesterday, and I had 10 pounds, and I was hanging on the bubble. And so after I caught 7 or 8 pounds a day, I just went shallow, and I just run and gun, and kept a jig in my hand all afternoon. And finally, after 55 or 100 docks, I caught, all of a sudden I catch that one big one, and then that made my day. And then I did another 100, and I never caught any more. So that's why you don't know what you're ever going to do the next day. But I'm thankful I caught what I needed. Last year I fell out of the cut in the first event. I never like to start out the season on a bad note before you go to the Classic. So it's good to have some momentum. And so thank Triton, Mercury, Livingston, Daiwa, all our good sponsors. Get to fish another day. I'm thankful.
Always great to have you here. From Auburn, California, former Classic champion and Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Skeet Reese. Had a big day yesterday, 14 pounds, 13 ounces.
Not so big today.
Not so big, he says today. 5 fish for 613, gives you 21 pounds, 10 ounces. In 31st place here. What happened out there?
Speechless for a second. You didn't know what to say. I pretty much sucked today. It was, I went out, I fished a lot of new water today. I repeated some stuff yesterday. I lost 2 big ones right off the get-go this morning. The first 2 bites I had were good ones. And then when they come off, you're like, uh-oh. It's hard to recoup here on this lake from that. So I thought I'd be able to catch a lot more fish throughout the course of the day. I caught them all day yesterday. Today wasn't, so whatever it was, didn't happen. So hopefully I'll slide in tomorrow and I can go mix it up. I got nothing to lose. I'll be a bubble boy, but I'll let the General Tire rig eat out there, and I'm going to burn some fuel on the Mercury tomorrow.
I sure hope you get the opportunity. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. Our next angler, not one, not two, but a 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Leeds, Alabama, A-Mart, Aaron Martins. Had 11 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. Better day today?
No.
Okay.
I guess it was.
11 pounds, 7 ounces. A little bit better. 22 pounds, 11 ounces, and he moves into 21st place with 22.11. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia bag. Let's hear it for A-Mart. 22.11, so a little bit better, just a few ounces better, but those few ounces are a difference maker out here.
Yeah, because I thought I had 10, I would have been way down there. It was a much tougher day, but luckily I get that big one. I had a couple little ones in there, so I thought I had 10 and a half. But I want to say it is a cool lake. I'm excited about it tomorrow. I still haven't done what I wanted to do in the first place. I still stuck out there fishing for spots, but I keep catching that. I guess I'll be all right. Maybe I can move up the ladder. But I'm wearing this hat, ZPI. It's an oil, real components, bearings and stuff. I just want to tell you guys that it's really, really good stuff from Japan. I've been using it for like 7 years. Oil is phenomenal. If you guys oil your reels, it's the best stuff on the market. And I also want to put a shout out to my sponsors, Enigma and Realos, and you guys make it possible. But thanks. I'm all spun out. I haven't slept in like 4 days. I thought it was good.
Why aren't you sleeping?
I wasn't good, but early last night, I had a little mishap with some of my tackle, and it took me like three hours.
A temper tantrum?
No.
What happened?
No.
Well, you were not going to tell me what happened.
It was like 3 hours, though.
Well, you kind of told me.
It was a disaster.
Okay.
I'll sleep tonight.
You want to go sleep?
I want to say hi to my family, too, here. Love you guys.
Go right there.
Hi, Spencer. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, family. He's got to go to sleep now.
Aaron's playing in the back.
Go to sleep. Get some sleep. From Gunnersville, Alabama, get loud for Boyd Duckett. Boyd Duckett had 9.13 yesterday, but a better day today. Let's get him inside that cut. Looking for 9.14 currently, 12 pounds, 2 ounces in 31st place with 21 pounds, 15 ounces. So a better day today gets you right back in it. It's amazing the difference, not just like literally ounces, but a pound. I mean, it's like being in a whole different tournament.
Yeah, Lake Martin is a great lake for that. It's always really, really competitive and tight like that with all these beautiful spotted bass in it. So today I spent more time fishing for the spots, trying to increase it. Yesterday I kind of largemouth fished looking for the big bite. there's two ways to do it, man. You can either pound out, 13 a day and have a shot, or you can do what some of these guys have done and get that one big largemouth bite that carries you. So I'm kind of mixing it up. I haven't had the big bite yet. I'm maybe spent 2.5 hours this morning fishing for largemouth, so we'll wait and see.
Love to see you out there tomorrow. Great job today. He is the Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana. Get loud for Caleb Sumrall. Caleb Sumrall had 10 pounds 4 ounces, his very first Elite Series event. 4 fish today for 710, so a little tougher day today. Going to knock you outside of that top 51, but boy, it's got to feel great to be here on the Bassmaster Elite Series.
It really does. I let a limit get the best of me this week, but I had a good practice. I felt like I had a good game plan going. The fish moved a little bit on me, and I just couldn't make an adjustment to catch them.
Great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you all year long. Our next angler from Indianapolis, Indiana, 2-time Elite Series champion, Jacob Wheeler. Jacob Wheeler, the youngest angler ever to win the Forest Wood Cup, had 7-11 yesterday. A great convenience store, but not a good weight. 9 pounds 5 ounces and 75th place. I mean, that's not a spot that you spend a lot of time in, thankfully. And this one, being the season kickoff, can you shake it off and turn it around?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I feel good. But, this is the thing. These tournaments right here make you appreciate the good ones, and you're not always going to go out there and catch them. It's just part of it. Last year I felt like I could not do anything wrong. I mean, I couldn't. I felt like every turn I made, every decision I made was the right one. In this tournament, it just sort of came down to decision making. I was on the right fish. You just have to. It's every single decision that you make throughout the day, and how you make it dictates your whole event. And you might be on the best or the winning bag, but you don't go to the right place at the right time or this or that. And, you have a tough tournament. Today was definitely, the last couple of days were pretty tough on me. Caught a lot of fish, but just never got that quality bite. I mean, a lot of guys caught 6-7 pounders, or 6.5 pounders, so never got that quality bite. But, man, I'm looking forward to the next one because I sort of like Hartwell, and hopefully we can get some momentum going our way at Hartwell.
Shake it off. The next one's a big one. I know you'll get them there. From Bloomington, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 9 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday, 5 today for 7.9. Going to fall short of the cut, but starting off the Elite Series, got to be happy to be back here.
Yeah, it's nice to get back in the groove. Rough week for me, but we got a nice little break, get all my stuff ready, and head off to the Classic. Looking forward to that one.
Important question. We've got a new rookie on the Elite Series. I don't know if you have noticed, but an incredible flowing mane, hails from Chicago, and an incredible flowing beard. Are you intimidated?
I'm not. I just like to see more of it. I think everyone fishing should be required to have a mullet. I mean, the short hair guy's got to go.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. 5-time Bassmaster winner from San Mateo, Florida, Big Show, Terry Scroggins. So, Big Show, I don't know if you heard, but our last angler here just believes that every angler in the Elite Series should be required to have a mullet. How do you feel about that?
I don't know where he come from, but that ain't what we do.
I'll tell you, it's Minnesota is where he comes from, and that is what they do.
We don't do that in the South, so send him back to Minnesota.
22 pounds, 8 ounces, going to put you in 24th place right now. I know you want to get out there.
Yeah, I kind of struggled today. I lost 3 good ones today. I sure wish I had. I had a chance to have a pretty good bag, but they was just biting funny. A long time between bites, and it was biting a little funny, and just wasn't working out for me today.
I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Our next angler, 4-time Bassmaster winner, is weighing the 5 biggest fish in Bassmaster history. From Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Dean the Machine Rojas. Good day yesterday, 13-10. Let's get him in here today. Needs 6.6 to get inside the cut currently. 5 fish here on day number 2, stop number 1 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. 11 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves inside our top 10 in 6th place with 25 pounds, 9 ounces. And that adds another West Coast angler to our top 10. Off the top of my head, it seems to be getting dominated right now by West Coast anglers and, of course, Alabama anglers. But Dean Rojas is going to be part of that crew going out there tomorrow, sitting in 6th place right now, and keep catching them like that. And unfortunately, you're going to be stuck here all the way through to Sunday.
Yeah, I know. It's I'm excited. It's the first time coming here to Alexander City. I love the lake. It reminds me of Northern California, a lot of Oroville, Lake Shasta type structure and everything. But hey, I want to say a special shout out to the Suzuki guys, Gus and Mr. Sato, for coming on out. They're on their way to the Miami Boat Show next week. But I want to say thank you for all your support. Thank you for Blazer Boats. Thank you for all the great people coming out, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Great to have you in our top 12. From Lake Quivira, Kansas, the Chap Attack, Brent Chapman. Brent Chapman, a former Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, had 12 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today, looking for 7.5 to get inside the cut. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Inside the top 20 in 17th place with 23.4, so consistent tournament.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You know, it's all about fishing on Saturday, and then we'll go out and worry about fishing on Sunday tomorrow. It'll be fun to get out there in the rain. I'll tell you what, I've ran all over this lake. My Garmin's have track lines all over them. I've just been running several different patterns. It's a lot of fun to fish this lake, so I'm anxious to see what the rain will do. I think they'll get up there and start biting better, and hopefully I can burn down that bank and catch some big ones.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. His first Elite Series event from Spring City, Tennessee. Get loud for Wesley Strader. Yeah. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves inside the top 20, making his very first Elite Series top 50 with 23 pounds, 2 ounces. Let's hear it for Wesley Strader. His first 50 cut, but I'm going to tell you, you better get used to seeing this guy around on the weekend because I got a feeling you're going to be around a lot of them.
Well, I hope I am. I mean, it's a lot of pressure coming out here to this first tournament. I was telling my buddy the other day, we did a little filming, and I said, I grew up as a kid on Sundays. We didn't have DVR or anything. But my favorite thing after Sunday church was to come home and watch TNN and watch the Bassmasters, Bob Cobb and all that. You grow up watching this, dreaming about it, and it took me 46 years to get here, but I'm here. So I've had an extremely blessed day. I've had a blessed life, and just look forward to going fishing again tomorrow.
That's a dream we all love. True story, little known fact. The reason I grew this beard is I met Bob Cobb, hung out with him, and I did not shave since I met Bob Cobb. And that is a true story. It really is. It's odd, but it's true. Our next angler, all the way from the West Coast, Roy Hawk. $11.11 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looks like a good day. He is currently in 92nd place. That's going to change. Looking for 16.6 to take the lead. 17 pounds and an ounce gives him 28 pounds, 12 ounces, and his very first Elite Series event. Roy Hawk is your leader. $28 pounds and 12 ounces. I'm so excited for you, but I'm a little frustrated because one of my best friends in the world is that photographer right there. And he told me earlier this week, we always talk about the new guys on the field. He's like, tell you, Roy Hawk is going to do some damage. You just made James Overstreet look like not only the most interesting man alive, but the smartest man alive.
Well, I'm glad he is. I'll tell you what, man, it's just a real blessed day. I got to thank the Lord, man, for just what happened out there today. Just everything kind of clicked and everything came together. Just super, super thankful to be here and thankful to B.A.S.S for giving us a platform here. And just excited to get out there tomorrow, man. I want to say hi to my beautiful bride, all my friends, fans, sponsors. Thank you all so much, man. This is really an honor and a true blessing to be here today.
And we're just getting started. Can't wait to see you back here tomorrow. Wow. Our next angler won 2 Elite Series events in his rookie season. Get loud for Jacob Porosnik. 5:15 yesterday, but a much better day here today. He's sitting in 107th right now with 5:15. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 7 ounces, makes his way all the way up to 52nd place with 20 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, outside of our cut. But what a rally. Salvaged a bunch of Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points today. Jacob, I know the goal is always to, get through to Saturday and Sunday, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen this week. But, boy, you got to feel good. I mean, at the end of the season, I can guarantee you today is one of the most important days of your entire season to rally back into this event.
A buddy of mine, David Dudley, always told me, he said, one bite, you can write a book about it. And in practice, I got on some fish out real deep, probably like some of these guys are catching them, and they were biting really good. And today I started out there. I caught 2 little 12-inchers. It was about 8:30, and I said, you know what? I put everything up. I pulled out a wacky worm, what I love to do. I just went fishing shallow, and I guarantee I caught probably 40 bass today. I mean, it was absolutely a fun day of fishing. And, that one fish is going to cost me. I did the same thing at Cherokee last year. I finished like 52nd place. But, like you said, good points. And I'd like to just thank all my sponsors. What a great place. And I hope we come back to Lake Martin. This is a fantastic fishery.
Great to have you back here. Look forward to seeing you at the Classic. From Youngsville, Louisiana, give me a little love for Tyler Carrier. Tyler Carrier has 313 yesterday, 2 fish here today. Going to finish with 814 and shake the rust off and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do. I went out there and just went to do new water all day long, and obviously I didn't run into them. But, hey, it's a learning experience. You shake it off, like you said, and just move to the next one and start over.
Look forward to seeing you all season long. Another Alabama angler, get loud for MDJ, Mark Daniels Jr. Top 10 right now is being dominated by people from California and people from Alabama. He was from California, now lives in Alabama. 10 pounds, 15 ounces gives you 23 pounds, 7 ounces, and he is going to be in the mix tomorrow. Currently moves into 18th place. You got it, all your bases covered. From California, live in Alabama. There's no way you're not fishing tomorrow.
Man, that worked out perfect, right? You called that right on the nail. But, man, I've been having a great week out here on Lake Martin, man. Fishing kind of out of my comfort zone, man. Been relying heavily on my Garmin electronics. Been seeing pretty much every single fish that I've been catching. And so I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow, and hopefully they just grow up a little bit, man. Lake Martin is just full of fish, but it's so difficult to catch one, 2¼ pounds plus, and that's what it's going to take to climb that leaderboard. And so tomorrow we'll be shooting for 5 more of those and hopefully a big one.
I look forward to seeing it. I know you're going to get loud. 7-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 4-time Classic champion from Kalamazoo, Michigan, KVD, Kevin Van Dam. Had 10 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish here today, looking for 10-8 to get in the cut. 9 pounds even, unfortunately, going to fall short of the cut with 19 pounds here. But, boy, what a tournament. You look at that leaderboard. It's so crazy the difference a pound makes in this event.
It is. 2 pounds is going to be a ton of places, and it's just I've worked hard for 2 days to try to get a decent bite and just never had one. Caught a bunch of fish today and just I covered a lot of ground in that too. It's frustrating, but it's the way it goes. We'll have to get ready for the Classic and hopefully have some fun down there. That should be a lot of fun too. But it's going to be an exciting weekend here, though. This is definitely going to be a shootout.
You're good at having fun at the Classic. I look forward to seeing you there. Speaking of having fun at the Classic, from one 4-time Classic champion to another from Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. 6-12 yesterday, got a limit of fish here today. Let's get him up that leaderboard. 5 fish for Rick Clunn. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, going to finish with 14.8, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event. Our next angler, a 7-time Bassmaster winner from Oklahoma. Let's hear it for Tommy Biffle. Had 5 pounds and an ounce yesterday. Unfortunately, 1 short of a limit here today. I'm intimidated by you, so I am not going to talk to you about fishing. How's everything else?
Oh, that's all right, I guess. But wasn't the start I wanted to get off to, that's for sure.
But you'll turn around to the next one?
I hope so.
I look forward to it. Thank you. From Knoxville, Tennessee, get loud for Ott Defoe. 9 pounds, 10 ounces for Hot Defoe. 5 fish here today, and a much better day. Looking for 10-14 to get in the cut. 14 pounds even. Never mind the 50 cut. He's flirting with the top 12 in 16th place with 23 pounds and 10 ounces. £23 pounds, 10 ounces, and wow, what a difference today makes. And now, like I said, maybe we're sweating making the top 50. Well, now you're flirting with the top 12.
Yeah, that's a lot better feeling, you know, to get to worry about fishing on Sunday than worry about fishing on Saturday. I told my marshal the day before I caught that big one, I said, man, I'd love to put my rain suit on tomorrow and get to go fishing again. You know, if you're fishing on Saturday, you really don't care what the weather is. So it definitely was a good day. And catching a 5-pounder on this lake, I mean, man, that goes so far. You know, I can't tell you how many casts I've made, and the Lord blessed that one right there with a really, really good result. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of more casts tomorrow and maybe try to move up about 4 or 5 more spots.
Love to see you here on Sunday. Let's hear it for Hot Defoe. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. Had 8-1 yesterday. Well, looks like a better day today. Needs 12-7 to get in the cut, 11-4. Going to fall a little short of the cut, but with 19 pounds, 5 ounces. Welcome Hunter Shryock to the Bassmaster Elite Series. So, Hunter, I know you wanted to make this first cut. Unfortunately, not going to work out this time, but, dude, you have worked so hard to get here, and you're a Bassmaster Elite Series pro. Tell me how it feels.
It's awesome. I mean, I appreciate you guys coming out here, and it's truly a blessing to be up here. And I know the rain's coming in, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot, but got to thank my sponsors and thank you guys for putting on a great event.
Always great to have you here. Go get safe. We'll fire through these last anglers so everyone can get away before the storm comes. But our next angler from Tennessee, Skylar Hamilton. 14-9 yesterday. Big day yesterday. Needs 5-15 today to get inside the cut currently. He's got 5 fish. Let's get him in there. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. Skylar Hamilton moves inside our top 10 in 8th place with 25 pounds and an ounce. Get loud for the former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion. 25-1, great tournament you're having here, sitting in 8th place, and almost sneaky quiet. You know, you've been quiet in this tournament, but in contention.
That's the way I like to be. That's the way I run an aluminum boat at Express X21 with Yamaha, and like to stay quiet and like to sneak around and catch fish, and hopefully I can stay quiet. Man, I had a tough day today until about 1 o'clock, and then I figured something out and caught a few fish. But I like to say hey to my folks back home. My dad's doing good. He's recovering from colon cancer, and he's going back to work Monday. So, hey, Dad.
We'll give all our love to him and great recovery, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Holt, Michigan, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Chad Pipkins. 9-3 yesterday. Looking for 11-6 here today. He might have it, ladies and gentlemen. Needs 11-6 to get inside the cut currently. 12 pounds, 8 ounces. Moves inside the cut currently in 41st place. So that should be able to get in there. Should sneak through.
Yeah, I'd like to get out there and give it another shot tomorrow. It was a lot of fun today. Caught a lot of fish. Had a little stumble yesterday, but kind of picking up the pieces every day. And sure would like to take the Suzuki for another ride tomorrow. So hopefully we get out there and get to play in the rain a little bit.
I sure hope you get the opportunity. From Rathdrum, Idaho, he is our reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. 8 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Needs 12.5 to get inside the cut here today. 11 pounds even, just short of the cut. Moves into 66th place with 19 pounds and 5 ounces. I know that was not the plan or how you expected to start the season, but the good news is I mean, you're just going to be just outside that cut, and it's not a real bomb.
I've had worse bombs before and pulled out of it, so I figure anything above 105th place this week, I can still win Angler of the Year because I did that last year. So Just made bad decisions yesterday, and it's going to cost me this week. But looking forward to it. I'm going to get off here so it starts. We can get going before it rains.
All right, go get your stuff put away. From Spring Grove, Illinois, let's hear it for Chris Grove. I don't know if you realize this, but when we were on the water covering you today, Mark Zona seen the flag on the back deck of your boat, and he now has a man crush on you. 8-1 today gives you 20 pounds, 9 ounces. He says you're his new favorite rookie. Unfortunately in 52nd place, but he also compared you to Sylvester Stallone in some movie. I'm sure your friends will let you know about it. Are you a Z-Train fan?
Oh, I'm a 100% Z-Train fan. 100%. Yeah, no, go Bears, you know what I mean? It just works out that way. You know, Bears fans flock together.
Flock together.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not that good, though.
No, not that good at all.
We got time, though. We got a lot of time.
Can you tell me, I mean, you've only been in the Elite Series now for 2 days. Do you believe that you have intimidated the other mullet on tour?
No. Me and the other mullet, what we're going to try to do is, though, we're going to do midway season, we're going to do a flop. I'm going to go blonde. He's going to go brown.
Wow, I look forward to that. Conversation I never thought I'd have on the Elite Series stage, but welcome.
I want you to help.
Okay, I will help. Let's bring our next angler from Guntersville, Alabama, Justin Lucas. 13-9 yesterday. Justin, we'll let you get your boat covered up and everything, so we'll be real quick here. How was your day?
It wasn't as good as yesterday. Still caught a lot of fish and just chasing spots, having a really good time out there.
Indeed, 11-11 today gives you 25-4. We'll see him tomorrow inside our top 10 in 8th place currently. Our next angler, a former Elite Series champion from Port St. Joe, Florida, the Honey Badger, Randall Tharp. 7-12 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, going to get the weekend off here this week, but a lot of events ahead of you.
Yeah, hey, feel my shirt.
Okay.
I wasn't going to wear it up here. Somehow one of my rod boxes filled up with water today, but I knew Tripp would find me. I've already had
You're wearing a soaking shirt. Tripp's fault.
Well, I asked Chuck about it, and he said, well, you're going to talk to Tripp, and I knew Tripp's answer, so I'm wearing a soaking wet shirt so I don't get put in the penalty box next tournament.
All right. We look forward to seeing you at the next event. Our next angler, 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 8-10 yesterday. Looking for 12-1 here today to get inside the cut. 5 fish here on day number 2, stop number 1 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, presented by Econo Lodge. Want to thank Econo Lodge, our great sponsor. 7-4, and unfortunately not going to be fishing this weekend, but the good news is that's not a situation you find yourself in very often.
No, it seems like I have one of these every year, you know. It seems like either the first or second tournament just throws me a loop, you know. And when I looked at this lake on the schedule, it concerned me. You know, there's certain lakes that really set up for, you know, a person's style of fishing. This one didn't set up too well for me, but we got some good ones coming up, and I'm looking forward to getting to them.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you at those events. Our next angler, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Panama City, Florida, Drew Benton. 9-3 yesterday, 4 fish here today. 5-15, going to finish with 15-2. Not the start you wanted, but I know you can turn it around.
Yeah, I think I know why Tripp's ball-headed now.
Well, why is that?
Because I did a lot of this today. I just couldn't get it going. I don't know. I just couldn't get bit. I wish I would have spent more time on the spots out deep and had something to go to, but I didn't. I just couldn't get bit shallow, and just didn't work out this week.
It'll work out at the next one. I know it will. Our next angler, all the way from San Jose, California, time to get Zaldangerous for Chris Zaldane. 10 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, looking for 10-8 here today to get inside the cut. 10 pounds even, unfortunately 8 ounces short of the cut, but you know, at the end of the season, that's going to be valuable Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, points. You know, that's all we were after. You know, it took me a while to get bit today. Like I was saying yesterday, it was kind of an afternoon deal for me. I'm out there throwing a little swim bait, a little spark shad swim bait, just running and gunning, finesse running and gunning. It's a good way to approach this lake. Unfortunately, I didn't get the right bites like I was getting in practice. So we got a little bit of points here and on to the next one.
Look forward to seeing you all season long. Here's a guy who's going to get a lot of press at our next event, defending his classic title in Lake Hartwell from Donald, South Carolina, Casey Ashley. 11 pounds, 6 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that. 11 pounds, 6 ounces. That is a consistent tournament. The same weight, back-to-back days, gives you 22-12 and puts you in 29th place.
Hey, it just needs to be consistent with 18 pounds. You know, I've still yet to figure out how to catch a largemouth in this lake, but I'll take 2-pound spots all day. And on the flip side of that, you know, not the next event, which is the Classic, but our next Elite Series event, I'll take 11 pounds a day all day long.
I imagine you would in Orange, Texas. From Knoxville, Tennessee, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Brandon Card. 7:14, looking for 12:13 to get inside the cut as we wind down our way, and 9:13, a little short of that here this week, but I know you'll turn it around at the next one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the weights are so tight. You know, I just stuck with the jig all day today. This water clarity is perfect for flipping. I just never got that big bite, but my Suzuki ran great all day today, and hopefully this rain doesn't hit the next few minutes.
Well, hopefully it doesn't. Go get covered up, and we'll see you back here at our next event. Now, get loud. He had a big day yesterday. 18-2 yesterday from Emory, Texas, Takahiro Amori. Want to remind our marshals we're going to have a meeting right after the weigh-in, so stick around. 18-2 yesterday, looking for 10-11 to take the lead. 14 pounds, 9 ounces with 32 pounds, 11 ounces. Takahiro Amore is your leader once again. 32 pounds, 11 ounces. And what is it with you? You get in something like Wheeler a few years ago. When you find them, you kind of run away with a tournament, and you're trying to do that here this week. Is it just the way you find fish? You find stuff out of the way?
I guess so. I mean, we got 2 more days, so hopefully they hold up.
Does the weather coming in concern you affecting your bite?
I'm going to find out tomorrow.
Okay, well, so will we when we watch you on Bassmaster Live. He didn't lie, wouldn't lie. From Lakeland, Florida, get loud for Big Fish Bobby Lane. Bobby Lane, 5:12 yesterday. Better day today. Earned himself some valuable Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 14 pounds, 2 ounces. Almost puts himself in the top 50, just 14 ounces short of the top 50. Speaking of the top 51, get to fish tomorrow. I'd like to remind our marshals we have a meeting coming up in just a few minutes. If it starts to rain, they will move the meeting to the tent. So marshals, stick around. We'll let you know where the meeting is, but Bobby, those I know you're not gonna, that's not the weight you wanted, starting this event. But boy, after yesterday, you did a great job out there today.
Yeah, I stubbed my toe yesterday. Only came in with 4 fish, but I just went out there with an open mind and enjoyed fishing. I mean, I fished the way I should have fished yesterday, today, and what an awesome lake. And I mean, you can go for miles and never see a boat. But I've really enjoyed my time here in Alexander City, and I hope we get the chance to come back.
Always great to have you here, Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our weigh-in. Our tournament leader you saw moments ago with 32 pounds, 11 ounces, Takahiro Amore, chasing him down from the West Coast. Elite Series rookie with 28 pounds, 12 ounces, Roy Hawk. Another West Coast angler in third, Luke Clausen. An Alabama angler in fourth, Jesse Wiggins. Another West Coast angler, Jarrett Lintner in fifth. Adrian Avina from New Jersey in sixth. Andy Montgomery, Dean Rojas, Justin Lucas, and Skylar Hamilton rounds out your top 10. Want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Watch it all day long on Bassmaster Live. Make sure to get down here and cheer on our top 51 pros as we send them out tomorrow morning at 6:15 local time. Once again, test.